my bats. I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely morning! And here's YouTube. That is indeed the goal. That is indeed the goal, my guy. Hello, Ken. How are you, my guy? I hope you are having a good evening. Or not evening, I'm sorry, morning. Unless it is evening for you, in which case, I hope you're having a good evening. I don't know. Better than last time when you were muted in your intro. Shush! Shush! We don't talk about that! We don't talk about bro! No! Anyway! Happy Scoliosis Awareness Month! What else is it? Scoliosis Awareness Month, Pride Month, and Mental Health Awareness Month. Yay! And then next month, it'll be Disability Awareness Month. Wahaha! Thank you to all the haters who made them possible. The awareness needs help. The awareness needs awarenessing. The witnesses need witnesses. The cats need petting. And by the cats, I mean me, you fuckers! Give your local feline overlord some motherfucking head pats, god damn it! I am a very good girl, and I deserve head pats! Thank you. I feel appreciated now. Gonna give you headsets. Thank you. You're my hero. Okay, come here. Give me that nose. Don't tell anybody I gave you a nose kiss for free. Today we're reading more Tavern talk, and I was gonna read more Super Crush, but I was like, I'm not really in the romance mood. So if that's something you want me to read tonight, because Juneteenth is coming up, so like maybe I could read it through Juneteenth and the rest of Pride. That is an idea. What do you guys think? I might do that tonight if I do stream tonight. Why in my head the head pat was hit pots? What? What? Like, what kind of pots? Are we talking, like, floral pots? I am not a floral VTuber. Are we talking about the devil's lettuce? In which case, that sounds like fun, but I don't have any! That do sound like a good idea. Your body is able to continue streaming after this one. Metal pot smack. Oh no. But how are all of you, my itty bitty pretty kitties? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're well behaved. Ken, don't make me send you to the corner again. I will do it. Don't think I won't. I got my eyes and my fluffy ears on you. And my fluffy tail, but you know, this is only a half-body PNG, so you can't really see the fluffy tail, but that's not the point! And also, sorry my PNG wanted to be a fucking, see you next Tuesday yesterday. Hoping that doesn't happen again, though I can't really control how Twitch wants to function. Nya 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 nya. And yes, I just nya'd the Imperial March song. Sorry, should I be doing it? Should I be culturally appropriate and do the meows in English? Hold on, give me a second. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. There, was that better? Well, what are you all up to? Are you doing the Star Wars song in Meow? Yes! Yes, I was! Why? Why, you ask? Because I am your fluffy feline overlord, and you all bow down to me. Well, I was bored, and for some reason decided to go back and rewatch Season 1 of 2 Miraculous. Why would you do that to yourself? There are better shows out there. Why would you go back to Miraculous Ladybug? If you really want a show that's similar to Miraculous Ladybug, only good, watch Kim Possible or Shugo Chara. I know Kim Possible is very different from Miraculous Ladybug, but the vibe is the same. Like, watch Shugo Chara, watch Sailor Moon, watch literally anything else. For all Kim Possible, I'll rewatch at least 200 times at this point. Okay, make it 300 then. The fuck? You make it sound like Kim Possible is out of date. Don't miss my childhood like that. Fucking disrespectful ass. He says he's watched it 200 times at this point. Boy, please. Make it 300. I know this. My point still okay, Shugo Chara still exists. Oh, and if you really want another good one, it'll break your heart, but it's better than Miraculous. Princess Tutu. It'll rip your heart into pieces, but it's a good fucking anime. Like, there are just so many better options than Miraculous Ladybug. Hell, rewatch Static Shock! No, it has nothing in common with the Miraculous Ladybug besides being a superhero show. But watch it anyways because it's fucking good. Also, Richie is canonically gay, but the reason that they couldn't give him a gay storyline is because early 2000 censorship. Isn't that fun? Well, as long as it's better than the bullshit writing in Miraculous. You can also watch it for free on... You can watch Static Shock for free on Tubi. Speaking of which... Oh my fucking god, that universe needs to be brought back! Bring back Static Shock and Gear! Please! Well, Static and Gear, you know what I mean? Early 2000 censorship. We don't miss that shit! We don't miss that shit! We are at a unapologetically gay. We are unapologetically gay here. We are sorry, not sorry, we're gay. On this fucking channel. I said what I meant. Yeah, but the censorship made it weird and funny to some degree. Really bad English dubs of the early 2000s made censorship funny, except for the situation with, who am I thinking of? Uranus and Neptune. That just made it fucking weird. We all knew they were a couple, but we all knew they were a couple, but Americans said, you know what? Let's make them into cousins. Sweet home Alabama. I have seen The Dragon Prince. Personally, I don't really like the watered down season. I don't like the later seasons because I feel like they were watered down. And I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. I don't dislike them, but they're disappointing. Like, they were watered down for, I guess, an even younger audience. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? It just makes it feel like you see your audience as idiots. And like, come on now, even if the audience is little kids, they deserve more respect than that. Like, come on now. The end of the season was your, yeah. And you know what? While I'm still in the Just Chatting session, we will play Tavern Talk, I promise. Let's talk about gay shit! How many of y'all have seen Love is a Poison on Netflix? It is a, is it Korean or Japanese? It's Japanese. I don't know why I had to think about that, because it took place in Japan. It is a J-drama that is hella fucking gay, and I love it. Watch it. It is so good. My God. I want that show to have a season 2. I want that show to have a season 2, and it focuses on like one of the love interests like fully becoming a lawyer. Like, the first season was about, you know, the lawyer and like the con artist coming together as a couple. They did that. Hallelujah. Congrats to the boy. Now, we need a season 2 where the once con guy like goes through the journey of becoming a lawyer. I want that! I fucking want that! Bro, the lawyer is in love with the criminal? Yes! Yes, and it's fucking good! It's really, really cute. Isn't it weird? Abso-fucking-lutely! Do I care? Hell no! I highly recommend it. It is so fucking good. I will die on that hill. I will die for the show Love is a Poison Season 2. I know it probably won't happen, but I will fucking die for it. At least I would consider it. I don't know about actually dying, because, you know, I kind of appreciate air and breathing and being able to taste food. We ain't care about all this stuff as long as the plot is nice. Here's the thing, it did have a good story. And I think it ended because it was like, well, they got together, everything that they wanted to accomplish for the relationship was accomplished. And that's great and all. It is a love story, but like, why can't they have a season 2 that doesn't focus on the romance, that more so focuses on like one of the guys becoming a lawyer, like their journey to become a lawyer, and still keep the romantic aspect? It doesn't have to be a one or the other thing. It can be both. Have season 1 be primarily focused on the romance aspect and a little bit of the law aspect. Have season 2 be a little bit focused on the on the romance aspect, but mostly on the law aspect. Like, come on now! It would have been so perfect! Wait, no, it would have been perfect. Okay. Ken, have you ever seen the show Suits? Because if you have, Love is a Poison is basically that, except gay, and only has one season. The show. It's about a guy named Mikey who basically fakes his way into a law firm, you know, so he can work as an intern under an actual lawyer. It is very, very good. I do recommend it. I don't recommend the later seasons just because Mikey isn't in the later ones. At least I think his name is Mikey. I'm pretty sure. Highly recommend. And if they were gay, it would have made it better. What is wrong with me? A lot of things. Why am I asking this question? I did some parts of the show were funny for me. For some reason, but the law aspect was nice. Yeah, it's Love is a Poison is basically that, only very, very gay. Kitten is on a gay spree. Kitten is also very, very gay. So are we surprised? What else? Okay, what other gay shows are probably gay shows are good? I'm trying to think of them. I'm really trying. Heartstopper. I am so sad that we're getting a movie instead of a full-on season 4. But you know what? I'm hoping for the movie. I am hoping for the movie. But if you don't know what that show is, it is a very cute story that is about a bunch of gay teens, and I think it's a very sweet slice of life show. Not an anime, but still very good. We also need more shows and movies centered around black gay people. We need that. Just saying. Just saying. We really, really need that. Another good one. I had it in my head, and then I lost it. Why are you like this, brain? Oh yeah, Heartstopper was originally on Webtoon, and then it I guess got so popular they decided to make it a Netflix adaptation. Yeah, but nowadays producers are a bit more focused on game adaptation. No, the reason they're not making a season 4 on Heartstopper, as sad as it makes me, I can respect the reason, and it was because the actors in the show all had other projects coming up, so they couldn't do a season 4. Which, by the way, all of the actors were weren't really well known in the acting sphere until Heartstopper. So they basically blew up because of that show, which good for them. They absolutely deserved it. Every single one of those actors fucking deserved the fame they got from that show. Kind of like, come to think of it, Heartstopper is kind of like Friends. If Friends was actually good and gay. I said what I meant. I know this is another. I know this take for controversial LGBT shows, but Will and Grace I know that's a controversial take because not everybody likes the gay best friend trope, which I get. However, counterpoint, it was the 90s. It came out in, I believe, the 90s. I think before even I was born. And, like, that was, like, the first actual LGBT TV show to get greenlit. And because of that, we have so many other LGBT plus shows, and it probably would not have happened without Will and Grace. It probably would have happened eventually, but it would not have happened as quickly as it did if it weren't for that show. And Lord knows that that the network tried to get it canceled by putting it on during times where everybody was at work. It didn't fucking work. That show fucking skyrocketed, well deserved too, and because of it, we now have other gay media, such as The Owl House, such as Heartstopper, like I mentioned, such as insert any show you can think of that is currently unapologetically gay. Such as, I can't think of any other good like gay shows. I heard Young Royals was good. I haven't seen it. That's not true. I saw like bits of oh shit, I did not mean to close my YouTube. I just realized I did that. I'm dumb. Let me just... I guess this is another one people were watching. I tried to watch it. I got bored. But I can't really explain why. It just was just like, nah. Not sex education. It's like one of those shows where I could see why other people like it, but when I watched it, I was just like, nah, maybe not. Which is fine. Although from what I've heard, the ace representation in that is really, really bad because they basically decided to ignore the ace person talking about asexuality to them because I guess they thought, okay, I guess it's like that's not good enough for TV, and then just completely fucking dismissed it. Oh yeah, not an LGBT plus show per se, but it's worth mentioning because of fucking Todd. I feel like all of you are gonna know what I'm about to say just from the name Todd. BoJack Horseman! I absolutely love Todd. Do I find him to be the most relatable character? No! Do I find him relatable in certain aspects? Yes! In my opinion, the most relatable character, at least to me, the most relatable character to me is Diane. You can probably guess why. Writer, depression, you get it. I absolutely fucking love her. But Diane is me if Diane was also asexual. However, let it be known that not all ace babies are nerds. I am, but let's be real here. I'm a fucking VTuber. I don't know what else y'all would expect. But not every single ace baby is a socially awkward nerd. Do not take me as an example as an ace person who doesn't fit the stereotype. I know I fit the fucking stereotype. Okay. I am trying right now think of other good shows. I know some people have mentioned, like, I know a lot of people like Yell Word. I watched it and I was just like, not for me. No shade to those who like it. Just wasn't for me. And that's okay. It doesn't need to be. Not every show needs to be for everybody. Oh my god, you guys should totally check out my VJen. I do lore and script writing, and I am a very, very broke cat. Please give me money. I am poor, I am starving, I am raising 2 cats at home. Please, please, help a local feline. Why am I making this? We all know I'm not sorry. Who the fuck am I kidding? Oh god, I wanted to talk about more LGBT plus shows, but I am struggling to think of any. I mean, okay, The Owl House is another obvious one. I feel like I talk about that one a lot, though. Which is why I haven't mentioned it. I absolutely love it, but I absolutely recommend it, and I absolutely fucking despise Disney for canceling it! Why would you do that? Yes, I know I'm making my mic peak. I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Oh, seriously, some disrespect the way they did Dana Terrace and the fans like that. Not cool, Disney. Not cool. Y'all can go fuck yourselves sideways. How would that work? Don't worry about it. Oh, God, I am on a fucking rant here. Another show, and yes, I'm about to bring up a kid's show, so if you have children, I would recommend watching it with them, because I think it's very cute, and it reminds me a little bit of Jacob Pigglywink. And that is The Bravest Knight. And the reason it reminds me about Jacob Pigglywinks is that, if you've ever seen the show growing up, it's about a grandpa who tells stories to his grandchildren from when he was a kid. The Bravest Knight is the same idea, only it's a dad telling the story to his daughter. And it's very, very sweet. So yeah, would recommend. Fuck all the haters who are mad at its existence. And I know that when that show came out, people were like, "Oh my god, they're pushing in the gender on kids. They're trying to make them gay." I have seen The Bravest Knight. Yes, I know. I'm an adult watching kids shows. Leave me alone. Honestly, it is like the tamest thing you could possibly watch. Like, it is the tamest kid show I have ever fucking seen. Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, another good LGBT plus show. This is another kid show, kind of. What is it? Dead End Paranormal Park. Would highly recommend. It is very, very good. However, they canceled season 3 in the middle of fucking production. So not only did it end on a shitty note, but also everyone who worked hard to get season 3 together was screwed over. So that really pissed me off. And then you know what's really interesting is that years after it came out, people decided to get mad at the character Barney, who is like a main, for being trans. But interesting that nobody mentioned Norma being bi, but that's a whole other can of worms. And I'm just here like, dude, the show ended 3 years ago. Why do you fucking care? Like, it ended before y'all started complaining about it. Why is it suddenly a problem? Is it because y'all ran out of things to bitch about? Like, what? That's just sad. Anywho, next Friday, I forget what time, I think 9 p.m. my time, next Friday 9 p.m. Yeah. I will be doing a Pride stream with my friend Glitch, Kitten Rose, Ren, and no, that's all of us, because it's 4 people. Wait. Yeah, Glitch, Ren, and Kitten Rose, which I am very, very excited for. We are gonna, oh god. It's Uno, so y'all already know how chaotic it is bound to be. Which is to say, very, 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 very fucking chaotic. And it's going to be beautiful. And then on the 29th, we agreed that we were going to collab again. Don't know what we'll do yet. I want to propose the idea of Jackbox. Or use your words. But we shall see. We shall see. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping and get into Tavern talk, and hope to God that my PNG stays up this time, because last time it just disappeared and didn't come back, and I didn't know what to do to fix it, and it drove me nuts. I hope that doesn't happen again, because if it does, I will fucking cry. Okay, good. My PNG is still here. I don't know what the fuck was going on yesterday, but hey, we got it up and going. All right, let's start the day. Good morning, good morning. Oh, wait, is it evening? Okay, we have 2 newbies. Phew! I knew we took the right path. Who said we can't road trip all by ourselves? Are these characters from the Monster Prom universe? I've never played Monster Prom, but I feel like I've seen them before. Like, they have to be for the Monster Problem road trip. Liam, I did, I think. Liam did, I think. I think that was perhaps a rhetorical question. Whoa, dude, didn't you see you there? What's up? Nice tail. The sky, last time I checked. It better be. It'd be very confusing otherwise. Very true. Is this your crib? It is indeed. Welcome to the Wayfarer's Inn. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? Polygeist! And the goodest boy, Scott Howell. Ow! And together, we are the Prank Masters! With a Z. That's how you know they're serious. With a Z! Woo! Pleasure to meet you. I'm your humble innkeeper. Awesome! What drinks do you serve? Oof, yeah, we're in desperate need of some booze. I'm sorry to point, but I don't serve booze. Well, give me some fucking booze, man! What? Why? The age rating system is quite harsh on such things. Fuck the age rating system! Give us alcohol or give us death! Actually, the alcohol might lead to death, so maybe not. And I gotta keep the place open somehow. I feel you. We got some burdens to carry. What else you got? Magical beverages that can enhance your abilities. There's even rumor they might influence your fate. Whoa, that sounds so cool, dude! Like an insert influencer, but for fate. A fate-fluencer! Okay, dude, calm down. It's not that serious. That would go so hard on the moment-gram. What's a moment-gram? We should hook up with Milo. They can explain it all better. Enki, please influence our fate before I get on board. I'm feeling incredibly depleted after this weird as fuck trip. Sounds like you're in need of some seems like you're in dire need of stamina. So I think you could use something a bit stronger than usual. Oh, give me your strongest potion. Technically, never mind. You know what? We're just gonna go Southern Brawler. It's been a hot minute since we made this one. Do 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 da 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 da. La da 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 la da 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 da. Southern Brawler, order up! A funky drink for a funky gal. Let's see. Whoa, this is good! Very good! So good, I don't even miss the booze! Well, maybe a little bit. I'll take that as a compliment. Try this, Scott! Woo! That tickles! Just like pickle juice! So Scott Howell, would you like a drink as well? They are definitely from the Monster Prom universe. They have to be. Nah. But you could tell us what cool things we can check out around here. Well, you're in Zenith, in the Republic of Beishua. Are you lost? Nope. At least not as long as we're having a blast. You seem slightly out of this world. Ooh! Maybe you're onto something, potion seller. Definitely Monster Prom. I knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I'm in the... You know, we were road trip... You know, we were road tripping, supposed to be the trip as well. And something weird happened. We were about to take the next turn at a crossroad, and then whoosh! A portal opened up. I couldn't hit the brakes in time. Yeah, we drove straight through and ended up on a gravel road. Oh no. Everything seems different and dated. So dated. Dated? Ah! I've seen and done plenty of weird stuff, but this is a different kind of weird. So weird. No cars, only carriages and stuff. Cars? Yes. Do you mean carts? Kinda. More like carriages, but without horses. I'm afraid I've got no clue what you're talking about. Medieval fantasy world! I love it! Oops. I don't think cars exist here, Scott. Now it makes sense that my phone has no signal either. What makes sense? What makes sense? We landed in the past! Now you landed in a fantasy world. Whoa, does that mean we time traveled? Yeah. Or it could be that you are in a completely different world entirely. That's so cool! Scott's tail is so cute. I love it. I doubt time travel is possible. So it sounds more like you participated in interuniversal travel. Which is rare, but it happens occasionally. Wait. What you're saying is we're super special and lucky to have participated in such an event? Likely. Dope! This is a sign, Scott! The universe sent us here to wreak havoc! Oh! I'm a cat, I should not be howling like this. The prank masters will strike again! Soon. After a nap. Can we take a nap, Polly? Good idea. Hey, magic mystery pal. Hey, funky magic mystery pal. You better get to writing that tour guide. I'll see what I can do. Good. Do you have a room for us? Of course. I've got a room upstairs. Just ignore the scratching sounds and leaking water by the iron door. Don't worry, I've seen worse than that. We've got plenty of experience with sea monsters. Always happy to meet more. See you in a bit, Innkeep. Come on, Scott. Let's hit the sheets. Maybe I should add some do not enter signs. Okay, that is pretty cool that they added characters from Monster Prom. Hello! Glad to see you, Baya. Thank you for having me. Now that is your friend's dispute still allying you or ailing you? So lonely, lonely, lonely. I came to ask, have you sent someone to help my friends? I did, actually. You did? Yes. I sent Fable and Aura to solve the dispute. Oh! Then let's hope they'll be friends again soon. So we can have tea parties again. Oh god, I would love a tea party. Yes, I'm an adult, so obviously with actual tea and cake. Maybe some little sandwiches. Ooh, that'd be so cute! And I can stop being lonely. Ah! At least people are visiting my spa. That's good! Thank you for handing out my coupons! Did I hear spa? Yes. Doesn't that sound like something, Scott? Woo! I love spa things. Now, are you our tour guide, sweet bug creature? Tour guide? Do you want to visit my spa? These two are Polygeist and Scott Howell. They're currently looking for entertainment! And a way back home, but entertainment first, obviously. It's getting incredibly boring here. No offense, funky magical mystery pal. None taken. Where is your home? I don't know why I gave this voice to Baya, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. In a portal or something. Yeah, we came through a portal, which in itself is pretty rad. But we've had the medieval tavern experience and all. It was good while it lasted, but now it's time to move on. Move on to my spa? Something like that. Which makes me think, Baya, do you think you'd help them find a way back home? Of course! You can do that. But first, you have to visit my spa! Nothing easier than that. I'm in need of a facial anyways. The air here is so dry! The bog water is especially moisturizing. Wait, does that mean we get to go skinny dipping in some hot springs? Oh yes, absolutely. My hot springs are the So a pit stop at your spa and then a road trip back home? You joining us for the wrong, sweet bog creature? Please say yes. We'll see. I'll show you the portal and my spa. Bring them to the portal. You could take a ride with them through it. Might help you with your loneliness. You think so? Yes. No one's lonely on a ride with the prank masters. I'll think about it. Which portal do you want to take? The one through Avalon, full of dreams and forests. Or the one through the Twilight Chasm, a peaceful dread and weird fishes? Ooh, the Twilight Chasm sounds spooky. I love spooky. I love dreams. You're so weird. Like that one dream I had when I was my own dad. Where should I leave them, innkeeper? You know what? A trip to the Nightmare Realm sounds fun. Nightmares? Heck yeah! Haven't had one of those in a while. Sounds dope. Make sure you don't lose your minds, though. No promises. Can't wait to show you my mud masks. Can't wait to show you the world. Can't wait to show you the world, sweet bog creature. My name is Baya. Then let's hit the road, Baya. Enjoy your trip and safe travels. Goodbye, potion seller. See ya. Ah, goodbye, innkeeper. Glad Bea could find a little comfort in those two peculiar visitors, at least. Ah, not bad. I'm excited to hear the stories she'll tell when she gets back. That was very, very short. I was expecting that story to be a little longer, but okay. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Bayatine. The wind blew up the town was a Billy Boys blow. Soon may the Wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. What now? Now? Oh fuck! I forgot the words now. Now that the sun is done, we'll take our leave and go. Good evening, innkeeper. Good evening, Grace. Could I ask you for a drink? Anytime. What can I do for you? I'm pretty spent. You have something that'll keep my mind awake for a little longer? Are you asking for coffee? I should have something I can do just... I should have something I can do just that. One moment. You know what? She says she's tired, so peak sunrise could be a good option. Fucking heart's not what we need. Or we give her sparkling nebula. You know what? She needs to rise and shine like the morning day. So let's make her peak sunrise. Of course, I would have gone with coffee, but you know. There we go, and there we go. Wait. Did I do it wrong? Order up. A drink for the mind and the soul. Enjoy. Thank you. This is just what I needed. Why are you still so tired? I thought you were done with your thesis. I am, which also means I need to figure out what to do next. The possibilities are endless, but not boundless, so considerations are a complicated endeavor. Have you considered a break? I have. Say, innkeeper, if you had forever, what would you do with it? Take a nap. Look at our little baby in the corner. So cute. Good boy. Never thought about that before. I like being innkeeper, so I could just keep doing this forever. Relaxing and safe, and I get to meet the most wonderful people and wizards all day. Forever's a really long time. Isn't there anything else you would... Forever is a really long time. Isn't there anything else you would like to do? I always wanted to learn to play the harp. No, I'm content with my existence. I'd love to go on a road trip. Oh, I'd love to go on a road trip. Really? Where to? Anywhere, really. See the world, forests, seas. Stop by each of the five interplanar portals and see what the hype is all about. Would you go through? I'm not sure. I was thinking of more about having a picnic and a conversation nearby. Maybe a nap. I could rate them by which fruits grow around them. Now you're making me curious. Will you send me your studies? You'll be the first to know. What would you do with immortality? I would learn everything there is to learn. Every language, instrument, skill, facet of mortal existence. I wish I could travel the plains with my brother and learn even more. Have an infinite amount of tea parties. Ooh, that does sound like fun. I'd come to those. I'd absolutely come to those. Let's have a tea party! When we were little, Hex would always make the stuffed animals dance around our little tea table. We didn't have much for music boxes, So he just made up a song for them to dance to. He sang them to me. If I had the time, I would love to write down those songs and invent dances for them. You should make time for that. It's your time after all. Ugh. And besides, while you don't have forever, you do have quite a lot. An elven lifespan is nothing to scoff at, even if you only get half. Not if you got the human side of the lifespan. Oh, how the fuck was I supposed to know? Oh, that's less time. It is, but I'll make the most of it. What will you do next then? I'm not sure yet. I was thinking about going to Ashfidel, the capital of Magogrossi. I heard of the libraries. They're over 60 stories tall, and rivers flow through the sky, and an exuberant display of mana. Sounds like a paradise for someone like you. Yes, but Hex really wants to stay here. Likes Facial, Zenith, the Ashen Grove. He likes how quiet it is. He likes how quiet it is, if you would believe it. I don't think he'd like all the He'd like all the bustle of it all. You could just go without him. There's a Muggle creation embassy in Zoiford. Their teleportation is expensive. Their teleportation system is expensive, but reliable. I don't think he wants me to go back to Zoiford either, and I won't make him. He can teleport himself then. He really shouldn't. It's quite a long distance, and he's always been awful at teleportation. He could take a ship. I appreciate the effort, but I don't think a ship would help make the distance acceptable to him. He's always going to follow me, no matter where I go. Well, my point still stands. Leave without him, damn. You don't need to be attached to the hip. You don't need your sibling attached to the hip. I think he doesn't want to miss out on any adventures or celebrations or funerals. You can just tell him you want to go alone. But then he'd be alone too. Just talk to him, Grace. I don't want to spend our time together fighting. I just don't want him to spend it mourning me either. You should tell him that. He'll have enough time to mourn you when you're gone. Unlike life, that never ends. I suppose you're right. I'd like to leave something he can remember me by. Maybe I'll build my own wizard tower. Oh, please do. I love those. Camera your information unlocked for Grace. Okay, let's see what we got here. Don't know why I clicked on the map, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, she's 42. Girl, you and your brother are adults. You'll be fine. Lineage, which you, okay. Half of the human lifespan. I'm assuming her brother also has a human lifespan. Did you hear about the one? Did you hear about the one in More Moral ya near Dalwell? The one with the famous Mago creation fugitive? The very same. It's that its wizards have disappeared without a trace, his own leaving his tower vacant. I always wanted to stop by for tea, but I don't want to be rude and intrusive, so I haven't. Girl, do it! Do it! Do it! Make your dreams come true! Don't let your dreams be memes! I wonder what he left behind. I'm sure it's a collection of fascinations and impossibilities. Couldn't you just teleport in to check? You can't exactly teleport into into in and out of well-protected places all willy-nilly. You might end up getting trapped or on a whole other plane. You might. Maybe that's what happened to the other wizard? Maybe. No one seems to know what happened to him, or who he even was. And no one seems interested in finding out either. Isn't that sad? A little. Don't want to disappear like that? You won't. I'll tell you I'll tell your story for as long as I'm around. How long is that? For as long as this world will bear me. You are very easy to bear. Thank you, Grace. Would you like to stay a little while? Please, I find her truly inspiring. I'll be here if you need a rubber duck. Rubber ducky, you're the one, you're so much fun in the ta-da-da-da. I'm counting on it. People got their hair braided! It's so cute! Hiya, innkeeper! Hiya, you two. People got their hair braided. Ah, it's so cute! Look at it! Oh my gosh. Alright, let's continue reading. A drink, please. Or two, actually. Sure thing. Actually, what name are we on right now? Well, Laura is still fine. Come on, that was a whole week ago. I was busy. Want me to come up with a new one then? Can I come up with one? Sure. How about Kumo? I feel like you look like a Kumo. It fits. As soft as the cloud, he's as stealthy as a sword. I'm gonna tease him. He's as soft as a cloud. That's what I was thinking. I'm nothing like a cloud. Sounds like something a cloud would say. He's blushing. So cute. Our drinks. And we get them now. Of course. What would you like? Something sweet. Bubbly, maybe. We can find something like that. You know. Sure. I'll see if I can find the words you're looking for. Okay, we'll give him his favorite. Spoken Heart. Why not just ask for that? I know it's another one that I could give him, which is not that one. Sunny Breeze. I know he likes that one as well. We're gonna give him Spoken Heart. Because he really likes it. Well, this one, and it looks kind of like soda. Oops. La da dee, la da doo, la da da. A little bit of that. And a tad bit of that. Spoken Heart, order up! Liquid charisma for those in need. And it's bubbly. Maybe you should try it then. You want to send it back? No, it's good. Glad to hear that. Fable, what can I get for you? Fable, what can I get for you? Want your usual? Maybe something that would make me feel like I could lift 1,000 clouds. Like I got the strength of a dragon. Or something like that. Carolyn always says it's pretty tasty. I see. A Carolyn special then. Which is just Southern Brawler. Or should I go with Sailor's Courage? Chat, what do you think? Should we go with Southern Brawl or Sailor's Courage? I'm gonna go Southern Brawl just because it's easier. Ah, come on. La da dee, la da da, la da dee, shoo shoo. La da 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 da. Southern Brawler, order up! A regular's favorite for another regular. Thank you, it's delicious, as usual. That's what I like to hear. I like your hair, by the way. Oh, you too? Thank you. It looks really nice, right? Kumo braided it for me. Kumo, that's so sweet. And you say you're not a total sweetie. He helped me calm down after we encountered the Mari Morgan. But I should probably start at the beginning, right? I appreciate that. All right. So what happened at the beginning? To the ship to Boreas. Right. I was a bit worried about our journey we were embarking on. After all, the seas around Boreas are famously hard to traverse. With all the wild magic around it and all. But after we left Zenith, we ran into Una in the midst of an army wrestling match against Iniko. We took the opportunity to ask her for advice. Thought maybe she had traveled there before. You could have asked me. She was closer. Right. Did she have any good advice? She did. With her help, we were able to avoid all the dangerous maelstroms, sea stags, and iceberg elements. That must have made for a very relaxing journey. It did. It was very inspiring, too. We were able to see the dancing colorful auras in the night sky as we drew closer. They were starless, but still breathtakingly gorgeous. I even started a new song. It wasn't ready to be shared yet, though. I just wanted a sneak peek. gotta stop doing that. I want to know about this letter. Well, you should have snuck better. A new song? Can I hear it? It's not done yet. Thanks to Una, we made it to Boris a lot faster than we had planned. We also docked far away from the typical explorer's route. It was completely abandoned by everything but nature, as if no one but us had been there before. Kind of exciting. Very adventurous for sure. As we headed inland, we're quickly swallowed by the fog that engulfs almost the entire island. We moved in strange patterns, creating un uh unidentifiable forms within the mist that hungered for life. The thickets rustled as we walked by, whether moved by wind or by creatures. We couldn't tell. The trees were shaping. The trees were striped. Oops. The trees were shaped strangely, with shimmering portals forming in their empty husks. Our own quiet breaths were often interrupted by shrill, shrieking sounds that seemed to come right above us. It was only idle. Poor scary. It was mostly scary. I wouldn't have I wouldn't have mind strolling around until we ran into something roaming the islands, but it was a little cold, so I found a local to ask directions. While we wandered, we came across a clearing surrounded by tall trees. Or rather, one tree. All of them were connected, intertwined with one another. Though one of their twisted connections, a waterfall with no discernible origin, was flowing into a small pond. And it lost its midst, rested. A nymph! A real nymph! Bathing? She was she was weaving up flower crowns for the fish. She was beautiful, with long black hair and skin that glistened in the sunlight reflected off the waterfall. Her eyes were like sparkling gemstones, and her smile was full of kindness. She was alright, but also the only person around. So Fable asked her for directions? No. Fable asked her about everything but directions. I asked her for directions. She was very helpful. She even gave us a gift. A gift? Oh, that's sweet. She gave us earplugs against the Banshee's song so our bones wouldn't shatter. Very helpful. Did you offer to write her a jingle in return? I did. She said if we survived the encounter with the Banshee, I could come back and she'd think of what she need a jingle for. I was thinking about setting up a dragonfly exhibition, so maybe for that. Who would she even advertise to? Frogs? And toads! The Banshee was our first priority. So we stealthily made our way to the lonesome lagoon with earplugs in our ears. We mostly talked about our favorite trekking flies. As we finally approached the lonesome lagoon, the mist enveloped us. It suddenly became so cold, so we could see our own ragged breath. Then we heard it. A song filled with all the sorrow of the world compressed into a single note. It sounded really nice. There was so much emotion in that song. Sadness, longing, yearning, anger. We wanted to be polite, waiting until she was done singing. I just kept going like tears that wouldn't stop. So I decided to be a little rude, stepped forward and said, "Hello." They said, "Hello, Banshee. I really like your song." That confused the Banshee so much that she stopped. She smiled, bearing a row of deadly sharp teeth. She was very nice, actually. She asked if we wanted to steal from her lagoon. We said no. We said no. When we said no, she invited us to sing along. Did you? Of course. It was kind of fun. Ooh! Kumo singing? It was. And I thought it was a better I thought what a better time to bring up the Mari Morgan, but now. So I led with that. I bet you do this with your girlfriend all the time, right? She suddenly looked at me with hatred and anger and just started screaming. Well, that escalated quickly. I was very thankful for the earplugs at that moment. I think I think without my bones, I think without my bones I might have melted. That was our cue to leave, so I pulled Fable back into the thicket of the Boran forest. Obviously, we couldn't leave it at that. Obviously, we couldn't just leave it at that failure, so we looked around for a peace offering. We found some spiky pink fruits with a pattern of little ghost tortoises on them. We thought she might like them enough to stop screaming at us, and we sat down at the side of the lagoon to talk. How did shit play out? It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. The old man being Papa Pauws. Dad, if you see this VOD, I love you. Please don't hate me. It was beautiful, by the way. Right in the middle of a giant portal to the Twilight Chasm. Its colors, the water, this deep, dark blue with swirling clouds of darkness within. There were bones floating in the lagoon, too. I almost brought one for what? I almost brought one for your tavern. Oh, why didn't you? I thought you wouldn't like it. I love bones. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Fancy actually fished out some bones to fish it with. It stopped her from screaming every time she brought up the Mari Morgan. Or Marmor, as she calls her. Oh, that's cute. Turns out Mari Morgan had been ignoring all of her calls. Ever since the Banshee, she was. Ever since the Banshee, she crowned Gaia's scariest monster by screech. Magazine! She told us it carved a hole in their relationship that caused a lot of jealousy. She was disappointed the Mari Morgan cared more about some stupid popularity contest than her. We asked her if she wanted to talk about it with the Mari Morgan herself, but she said she didn't need to apologize for being scary. She was very thankful she got to talk about it, though. She was holding it all in because she didn't want to burden Bio with all the drama. She even offered for us to spend the night at her nearby cave, which was really nice of her. Did you end up taking a nap at her lair? We thought about it, but it was filled to the brim with the riches of the dead, which is far too alluring to allow us to fall to the call of sleep. You found loot? You have my attention. What did you find? Gold, bones, skulls, jewels of all sizes. And a loot! It was broken, but we picked it up anyway. There was also a delicate silver mirror that had hearts carved all over it. Kumo recognized it as a magical from its arcane markings. Lena showed me them in some book the other day. When the wizard Zoifert showed us around his library. It was a mirror of far speech. It lets you speak to anyone on this plane, given that you've seen them before. You called Melly? No, you called the Mari Morgan. Ah, that makes more sense. How did it go? Oh, well, I had to make the call since Kumo had never met her. When her face appeared, all I could do was stare in horror as she gazed back at me. I felt like I was back in the Ashen Grove leading adventurers to their doom, and I just froze. So I took the mirror out of their hands. The first words were threats of what she would do to us if we had dared harm the Banshee. Of course we hadn't. That briefly calmed her down. Until I asked why she wasn't right there if she was so worried about the Banshee's well-being. Avoiding the question, she instead talked about the she instead talked to us about the lagoon. The lagoon, excuse me. She complained that it must be incredibly loud with all the tourists and whatnot. I assured her there were no tourists, at least none that were still alive. So she asked me what I was doing in the lair then. Honestly, I replied the Banshee had offered us a place to stay in her cave. I quickly realized that I had picked the wrong thing to say. Her eyes stared bleeding black decor and she began cursing out in tongues. Mirror cracked under her gaze and started bleeding black water. I was terrifying. And then we were just stopped to sleep there as if she couldn't crawl out of the mirror as if she could crawl out of the mirror at any second. After that happened, I thought we shouldn't discuss our further plans in that cave. So I pulled Fable outside and we went for a walk. The nymph had mentioned this enchanted flower field where she collects flowers for the fish. So we went there. Thought it might be a good spot. It was a good spot, even though I couldn't stop shaking for a while. Those flowers really helped. As did not being as did not being alone. Was that when Kumo braided your hair? It was, yes. My hair kept falling in my face and it was overwhelming me. So he sat me down and braided it away while I worked on rebuilding the lute. He said that some distraction would help. Oh, Kumo, you're such a big softie. Such a sweet boy. Hands down, the rogue is my favorite. Talking also really helped. Even if I asked a lot of stupid questions. They weren't stupid. Just curious. You have a favorite one? They asked me where I learned to braid. That actually brought us further on our quest. How so? Well, I learned it from my mother. It's the only thing I have left of her. Oh, I'm sorry, Kumo. It was her way of apologizing. She was never very good with words. Like mother, like son. Made me think. Sometimes people aren't very direct with what they mean. I have heard that, yes. Like the Mario Morgan. She didn't seem angry about the Banshee outdoing her in some fear of pagement. I don't know. She didn't even mention it once. She only got upset when she thought we had hurt the Banshee. Or when she thought we were tourists. Or when she said we were staying in the cave. Like she was jealous of something entirely different from some issues of Screech magazine. We talked it through and decided we had to get the two of them to talk face to face. Obviously, it would be difficult because of the distance, but I had taken the mirror with me when we left. Thought it might be useful. Ever the thief. Head patties. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You are. Yes, you are. Indeed. I used it to call Baya. I asked her to tell the Mari Morgan to come to Boris. Abel mentioned she can teleport via plants, however that works. She can. You should try it out. It's nauseating. I think I'll pass. While I went to talk to the Banshee, Kumo picked up the Mori Morgan. And I really connected, and she really connected on eyeliner. She and I really connected on eyeliner techniques. Ever the emo! Ever the fucking emo! Emos. Before. Emos, if you will. Ah! God, I love this. When we arrived at the lagoon, they were immediately ready to claw each other's throats. And not in a fun way. What other way is there? Don't answer that, chat. Don't answer that. I know every single one of you weird ass fuckers is sick in the head. Ah, shit. Somehow we managed to convince them to sit down. Did you give them a treat? Say, sit? Sit? Good girl! Ah, shit, not again. Okay, there we go. We're back. We tried to get them to talk about their feelings, but they just kept talking about the past and over and away from each other, arguing about an issue that didn't exist. So I had this crazy idea. I took my new lute and asked them if they wanted me to write a song. If they wanted to write a song together, they declined and insisted their voices would clash. But I thought at the very least it stopped them from arguing. Kumo helped me convince them by summoning tiny rain cloud pitter patter in a gentle melodic rhythm to inspire them to give it a try. Oh, are they getting back together? Spill the tea, sis. Spill the tea, sis. We asked them to put all their emotions. We asked them to put all of their emotions about the whole situation into song. In the end, they harmonized perfectly. That is very, very cute. Like their voices were made for each other, and the gentle hum of my lute. It was beautiful. Oh, Kumo's showing some emotion. Kumo's showing some emotion. This is progress. This is progress, babes. And a little bone shattering, but very romantic. Most importantly, the song finally got them to understand each other. Like Kumo had suspected, Amari Morgan was scared, not jealous, now that the Banshee was so popular. She feared the Banshee would become really busy with tourists visiting all the time. She assumed she wouldn't have time for her anymore. But the Banshee assured her she didn't care about any of the tourists. Only about the Mari Morgan and Baya, of course. We told them to talk to her too, and mention how much she had been missing them. They agreed to meet for a tea party in the Ashen Grove, and so Baya doesn't have to travel too far. Oh, did you invite them to your barbecue? No. After the outpouring of emotion, they wanted some time for themselves. The quest was done. had only taken us 2 days, which was really efficient. Unfortunately, we had we had told the ship to pick us up in 3 days, so we were trapped on the island. So you swam back? What? No. What's wrong with you? Would you like a list? The usual. Valid answer. He started brainstorming about what we could do while we waited. So I asked about that cheesecake recipe. Then I realized there wasn't anywhere to bake it. They don't have any tolerance on Boris. It was a stupid idea. It wasn't. Somewhere on the island had to be something to bake a cheesecake in. Did you find that something? We did! It turned into its own small quest. First, we had to find the right place for our little adventure. We met these lovely gnomes living in their little mushroom houses, and they offered to let us use their ovens. But they were too small, so they introduced us to the local toad hill giant. His kitchen was enormous, but it was easier to work in than one that was too small. Then the nymphs, and the giant helped us gather ingredients from all across the land. Oh God, you're making me want cheesecake. Why would you do this to me, Fable? So we were able to make enough cheesecake for everybody. I burned mine a bit, but when we made the second batch for the ship's crew, they were already starting to turn out better. Kumo is a really good teacher. Okay, the more I play Tavern Talk, the more I just love Kumo. Or Aura. Or Malachi. Or Blaze. Or whatever the fuck you want to call him. John! Oh, so cute! And you're a really good student. Thank you! Thank you very much. Give it a round of applause for Fable. The cake really lifted the crew's spirits on the journey back. We agreed to teach them the recipe when we hit land. Afterwards, they invited us back to the captain's birthday party. They even introduced us to a traveling obelisk who sang us a song of the ancients. It showed us a shortcut through Rylus mountain range where we met some flaming songbirds. And now you're here. And now we're here. Well, I'm glad you came back. Of course we did. I promised a good story. And you delivered tenfold. Where are you two going next? I should probably talk to Melina. She was pretty mad when I left. I guess I should apologize while I still can. Good idea. Do you want me to come with you? No. I think I needed to do this alone. Or rather, with her. And I had to check in on Rufus too. Maybe Hex taught her some fun magic tricks in the meantime. You left her with Hex? And with Grace? Don't worry, nothing was set on fire. I should go. But before I go, do you maybe want to do something together later today or tomorrow? Like a thing? Just say you want to spend time with Fable! Dear God! Kumo! Oh, I like hanging out together? We could play charades. We could play charades with the werewolves. I think he meant hanging out as in a date. I absolutely support this potential relationship. Look at how goddamn cute they are. Did you? Maybe I did. Oh god, my voice is correct. Maybe I did. Oh. Okay, that sounds really fun. I'm sorry, but this is an opposites attract moment. Like, come on now. Cool. I'll pick you up, or I'll see you around, or whatever. I'll see you. I'm looking forward to it. So cute! Me too. He asked me on a date! He did. That's... Oh, what? What do I do now? Do you think Archie has a book on dating? Or should I ask Hydra for advice? He probably knows about dating, right? Archie is still on his quest. Also, I'm right here. You're right. What should I do? Just go. See where it takes you. Or where he takes you. Hopefully somewhere nice. I do feel safe with him. Maybe I should try trusting this more. Mostly, I think you should just be honest with him. He seems to like you for who you are, so there's no need to hide. Grace or no, not Grace. Fable and Kumo sitting in a tree. Kissing. That's the scary thing. Why does he feel that way? Because you are very lovely? People keep saying that. Then believe them, dude! Come on now! Come on, my Febe! Come on! But sometimes I feel a lot lovelier hiding, you know? To me, it sounded like it's perhaps a bit too late for that. Sorry for listening in. You two were just very sweet. It's okay. I also thought it was very sweet. He was very sweet. Fable! Fable! For the love of cheese and crackers! And believe me, I love my cheese and crackers. Please just go! 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 Go get that echo! And now that he's gone, I have time to think about it. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be that type of sweet anymore. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be that type of sweet anymore. Maybe he was just being nice, or maybe he actually likes you and you should just fucking go. The man was stuttering! He couldn't get the words out because he was really shy. Fableford, please just go! He asked you on a date because he was just being nice. Well, maybe he felt bad for me or something. Nobody asked you, Fable. I swear to God, if you don't go, I will drag you kicking and screaming. Fucking go! Innkeeper dear, I think Fable might need another drink. Maybe something to untangle her thoughts. Something for a quick escape from all this overthinking. That sounds good. I'll see what I can do. All right. Okay. Let's get her drunk. All right. Swift Strike it is. La da dee, la da doo, la da da. And I believe we need a little bit of this. Ooh, not that little, damn. It's not cheat out Fable here. And a little bit of this. Swift Strike! Order up! Does this help? Fable's favorite. It's your favorite Fable! Very much so. Thank you. I feel like now I can uncurl the yarn ball in my brain. What do you think I should do? What do you want to do? I want to go on our date, and I want to get to know him better. Then go! Stop thinking about it and go! Maybe even get him to know me better too. You think he would like that? I think so, yes. Seems like you don't need answers. You have yours already. No fucking go! Sometimes I feel like I just need permission to listen to my heart. Did you know you can give your that did you know you can give that permission to yourself? I forget that every time. I know, you're right. I think I know what to do. Somewhat. And I'll figure out the rest. Thank you for listening to me. I think sometimes that's all I really need when I'm scared. There's nothing wrong with being scared. As long as you don't run from the things that make you happy. Wait, I got it. Wait, what kind of information do we get? Finding, budding faith as themselves. Huh? I think I think each character gets like 3 paragraphs, and we got all 3 for Fable. You're right. It took me a while to realize that running is so easy, you know? You always know where to go away. But staying, you have to actually look at yourself, figure out what part is everything. That can be a lot. But when I was on our journey back from Boris, dancing with Kumo to the music of the navigator's fiddle, thinking about how I have never gotten to that point if I hadn't put myself out there, I realized that life is so much more than a constant game of hide and seek from the things that truly mean something. And I decided to stop running from my life, even if I'm scared. I want to do my best to face my problems. Even though it's terrifying, I know I'm not alone. Is this still about Kumo? No, he was never a problem. He's one of the reasons I'm not alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're just too damn cute together. And just like you, with good friends by my side, I can do anything. I can't wait to see what you will do. It might be as impressive as you hope, but it will be me, and I'm excited about that. Me too. I'm really proud of you, Fable. Thank you for everything, especially the great advice. That was really great advice. Maybe you should take some of it too, Grace. Maybe you should. Hey, I like my tavern. We all conquer life at our own pace. My personal next Goliath is going to be reapplying my lip gloss and maybe some blush. I do feel a little pale. Girl, you're darker than me. But you know what? You know what? You do you, boo. Can I borrow a mirror for a bit, innkeeper? Of course. There's some free rooms and mirrors upstairs, right next to the acorn chimes. Just ignore the doors with the do not enter signs. You shouldn't have said that. Now I want to check. Please don't. I won't. I'm polite. Or am I? Let's hope she won't find all the nightmare creatures you have locked up. Let's hope she. Let's hope she won't find all the nightmare creatures you have locked up in there. Let's. Have you ever visited the Twilight Chasm? Not long enough to capture any creatures. I see. What are you thinking about, Innkeeper? Oh, Innkeeper things. I don't. No, I mean, since I'm not an innkeeper and all. Right. So that song you mentioned, when you started writing on the ship. I know it's not done yet, but how about a little sneak peek? See if it would make for a good jingle. I don't think it's jingle material, but I don't mind sharing it with you. Just keep in mind, it's a work in progress. Of course. There's a calling on the winds beneath the talk of the deep. And fairy tales set sail. Now it's time for me to leave. I don't know how it's supposed to go. Hey, that sounds like a fragment of a great adventure. So you like it? It's wonderful. I can't wait to hear more. Me too! It's still a little rough around the edges. I feel like it's missing something. Maybe the next adventure? Maybe! Will you let me know when it's done? Of course! I can't wait to show you the finished version! Thank you, Fable. I'm proud of you. For maybe finally finishing a song? Or not running. Oh, thank you. Me too. Innkeeper, do you ever think about taking your own advice? All the time, yes. Why don't you? I don't know. It's hard, I know, but I promise I believe in you as much as you believe in me. And I know we'll both be okay. I would like that. Me too. Well, I've talked a lot today. I'll give you some peace. Maybe it's time to stop running. Should I? Is it time to read that letter? Yes! I want to know to the letter! Oh, that was easy. I guess I've been waiting for I guess I've been waiting for I guess I've been wanting to for a while. Let's hope it's for no regrets. My dearest friend, long has it been since we last talked. Long has it been since everything has been seared away by the cold flames of death. I wish I could still remember our last conversation, but it's a waning memory. I can only imagine how you've enjoyed running away, wishing to forget whatever was between us. Maybe you did for a brief moment for these 30 years. If you did, I'm writing this letter to kindly remind you of the good times. To celebrate our reunion, I invite you to the spectacle of the century of the century. The day of the astral moon welcoming the first light of day of the dying moon, where the realm of Tuat is just grasping away. Are there any spirits you would like to remember? Are you afraid of what they might tell you? Worry not. I'll be right there. Watch the sky closely on the 35th of Cassiopeia. See you soon, an old friend. That was, I guess, you've always been a fan of symbolism. You didn't leave an address. Very irresponsible. Shit! Asshole, fuck! I don't know this one's supposed to be. Pardon? No time! Duck! No! Oh, what's going on? Are you okay? Do you need help? Healing? Something's coming! Something big! Oh shit. Your next show? What? No! There's no time! Duck! Is it the ground? What the hell? Is everyone alright? I think so, yes. Phew, that was a close call. Could have been really dangerous. What just happened? Why is the water outside the Why is there water outside the tavern? I'd also like to know the answer to that question. I've got no clue! I was just outside the woods drafting my newest song when the ground beneath my feet began to rumble. Not even a minute passed and it rumbled again. Then a wall of water came rushing towards me. I didn't dare to wait. I ran immediately looking for shelter. As any wise person would. No way I was gonna let my hey jump get wet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. These strings are made of real chai beans silk. The body's ethereal bamboo is rarity. That's the first thing going through your mind with a giant wave rushing at you? Of course! This instrument is just as valuable as my hands! And just as versatile. Voyage! Damn, boy! Is everyone alright? Grace! Grace, dragons, you're alright. I was worried something had happened to you. Oh, don't worry. When the wall started rumbling, I hid under the table when I watched the water rush by the window. It was like a tsunami, but tsunamis are very rare, if not possible. So far in the if not possible, so far in the mainland. Right. It's so strange. Everything's been submerged out there. I wonder if it could cause a cataclysm. It's worrying to say the least. And definitely too dangerous to go outside! Even the tavern is leaking! Don't worry, it'll withstand. Are you sure? I'm sure. I've gotten through worse than this. You. I mean, it's gotten worse. It's gotten through worse than this. Wouldn't have thought it could withstand this sort of thing, but even more so, I'm glad it can. Seems to be a very simple yet very sturdy tavern after all. Just like you, innkeeper. Oh! Guys, is it hot in here? Are you flirting with the innkeeper? Me? No. Also, that's beside the point. Is it? I mean, less. Voyage! Ooh, boy! Kids, we talking to me like that. I like to work my body. Helps a lot in a lot of aspects. Can we get back to the point, please? Yeah, sure. The point. Voyage, I mean, if you wanna take me out to dinner, all you have to do is ask. All you gotta do is ask me. I'll happily accept. Right, back to the point. Did you see exactly what happened? Not really. I was listening to the whistle of the wind in the treetops, jotting down notes for my next song, when suddenly a horde of silver-crested deer rushed past me. Before they could trample over me, I jumped up on the rock I was sitting on and watched them gallop downhill. Then I saw water break through the canopies, snapping trees in half like they were chassil skewers. I wasted no second. I turned on my heel, knowing I'd be done for if I waited a moment longer. If I had just waited a moment longer. Then I was here and told you to duck. Oh, that sounds horrible. Are you alright? Are you hurt? I'm fine, thanks. And anyways, with whom do I have the pleasure? I'm Grace. Nice to meet you, Grace. Oh my, you're voyage, aren't you? The summertime Virtuoso? Yes, that would be me. I apologize. I didn't mean to push your boundaries, but I saw you performing at the Drumstone Institute's campus last week. And I must say, you pulled all my heartstrings with your beautiful performance. Oh. I did that? Yes, I was awestruck by the way your music could do it. It was like magic in its very own way. Music can be soothing in moments of distress. Oh, were you in distress back then? A little. I don't remember exactly why anymore, but I remember the emotion. But not more distressed than I am right now. I hope Hex is safe and well. I'm sure he is. Shoot! Did you see that crate just went by? What? Where? It looked like a red-winged eel. Oh. I haven't seen one of those in ages. Where is its natural habitat? Actually, the Twilight Chasm. Why is it here? Something isn't right. I'm afraid you might be correct. I'm afraid you might be correct. I'm also afraid, very much so. I don't think it's safe to go outside. Of course not. You should all stay in for the night. Would that be possible? Of course. The tavern will withstand this. And a bit of company wouldn't hurt. I agree. Thank you, innkeeper. Say you with the lute. What's your name? Fable. My name is Fable. Do you play? The lute, I mean. Sometimes. I'm still practicing and not that good with it yet. How about we play together? A song or two to lift our spirits and wait out the catastrophe going on outside. It's very untuned. It goes out of tune really quickly. I guess that's a lute thing. I gotcha. Show it to me. I'll help you, and then we'll jam until a new dawn rises. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is a good place to end stream. I'm gonna save. Main menu. Sleepy Andu. Little baby. We did a lot of talks. We did indeed. However, now it is time to end the stream. So, thank you all so much for coming to the stream this evening. I had fun, and I hope you all did too. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Blue Sky if you would like to keep up with me. Twitter is why everybody hates me. I know. And Blue Sky is where my more fluffy posts go. If you like what you see here on my channel and want to help financially support me, I have a Ko-fi and a Stream Elements if you would like to donate. Or you can go to my VGen and commission me for lore and or script writing this. If you're watching this on Twitch, we are not going to raid. However, I appreciate every single one of you. Very much so. My precious baby Kit Kats. So thank you. Thank you all so much for stopping by. And I shall see you very, very soon. Until next time, remember to eat, take your meds, and drink some water. I know you guys be forgetting. I know my community. So thank you for the content, kid. Aw, you guys warm my heart. Oh my god, I love all of you. I really, really do. I shall see you all very, very soon. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye-bye!